This video is the first video like this in a long while. A video where I'm talking about mental health, but also it's a very positive message. Now, of course, originally this week, I did have a script ready for a multimedia video. I will hold off on that until another time, but I felt this was more important to talk about. But a few weeks ago, I downloaded the app BetterHelp, and it has been wonderful. Like, yeah, it's kind of expensive. You pay almost $300 every 4 weeks. And yeah, Caitlin, my boss, Caitlin, had to pretty much bully me into, like, actually take it seriously when I was having an especially bad day, because she doesn't want me to be sad. She doesn't want my goddaughter to look up to me as a very sad individual, because she won't really respect me for that, and that makes sense. So, honestly, this app is a game changer. It's sort of like this other app I have called Clarity, where you write like a journal entry every night. You talk about how you're feeling, and if you're having a bad day, it asks you, what is a very unhelpful thought? You type it. What's a way to challenge this thought? You type it in a different way, maybe in a different perspective, and says, how can you challenge this thought? It's actually really, really helpful. But with BetterHelp, it sends it right to your therapist. And within 24 hours, or 24 or 48 hours, it really depends on how busy they are, they will actually respond to it and give their feedback and say, like, oh, I'm sorry you're going through this, and what you're feeling is natural, it's normal, and all that. And it's actually very comforting. And now, because of some recent developments in my work life and in my personal life, I'm not going to get into, because it's not really the time, but I had to take down the video where I say that I've been going through a lot lately. I had to take it down because I was just airing out way too much dirty laundry with work, and work was the major issue. But thankfully with BetterHelp, those issues will be resolved over time, because I want to make this clear for those of you who might think about downloading the BetterHelp app. It's not an overnight thing. It takes time. I mean, like, you can schedule a session with your therapist, like, either once a week, depending on when they're available. They have these, like, classes that I haven't signed up for one yet, but I think it's pretty much the same. I think it's pretty much the same as, like, an online class with, like, when you're in college. I'm pretty sure it's like that. She didn't really specify what it's like, but she did say that I can work at it at my own pace, so that's definitely a good thing. But our session today, my first session was today, because today is the anniversary, at the time that I'm filming this, is the anniversary of when we lost Chester Bennington. And by the time y'all see this, it would have been Robin Williams' birthday. So double meaning. And so, you know, I cannot stress this enough. I keep making these, like, videos to motivate y'all that are going through something, that if you're going through something, you don't have to go through it alone. All you gotta do is just reach out to someone. Talk to someone. Because if you really need, if you need to talk to someone about what you're going through, it won't be a waste of time. In fact, it'll be the best decision you've ever made. Like, the best decision I've ever made is downloading this app, because honestly, my dad and Caitlin can both attest to this, but most of the time whenever I'm at work lately, I've had very bad days, and they just don't like to see me that way, because of how much they care about me, and blah, 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 blah. Not really worth it. Not really the time. Not really the point. But yeah, this way I can deal with the issues from the past, like my 5th grade year, my 6th grade year, all the times I've been rejected, and like explore, like, hey, maybe this girl rejected me because she doesn't really know me very well, and I just come off as this way or this way, or whatever the case may be. Honestly, I don't know what it'll be like going forward. I've only had one session. I don't even know how long it'll take until like I'm mentally on my feet. But bottom line, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I cannot thank BetterHelp enough. I'm not going to go into everything about the app, because I'm pretty sure they don't want me to monetize it. But yeah, the app is very, very helpful. And while it is a bit pricey, they mainly only charge you every 4 weeks. And it's very well worth the price. And the sessions are pretty much like a Zoom meeting with your therapist. So I would suggest resetting your Wi-Fi beforehand, just to be safe. But anyway, this is going to be a very long journey for me. So be sure to wish me luck. In the meantime, until next time, stay positive and stay awesome, everyone. See ya.